Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll talk about a kind of sad but very important topic. Why do good relationships end? And I'll share with you two main reasons why any good, healthy relationship may have to end. The first reason, and super common, but people hate to admit or hate to acknowledge, is that these good relationships end because they need to. They have served their purpose. They have completed their mission, and now it's time for them to go, to be let go of. Each of us has or will have been through multiple relationships in our life until the very last one, if that's our choice, where we end up with one person until the end of our physical life. That also means that whatever romantic relationships that we have gone through before, they have had to die. So the majorities of romantic relationships end, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Relationships are here to help us learn more about ourselves, help us become a better version of ourselves, and if we have gotten the most out of a relationship with anyone else, then it's time to let go so that we can become a better version of ourselves, and that person can also become a better version of ourselves. It's interesting because I think so many people find it really hard to admit or to acknowledge that their relationships, no matter how good it was or no matter how good it is, has to end. It's really hard to let go of relationships for many of us because we have attached so many things, our self-worth, our self-image, our social circles, our finance, so many things to a relationship with somebody else. And so when that relationship has finished, has completed its purpose, when we are meant to move on to better or higher way of being, higher way of relationships, or just different ways of relationships, so many people would just not resist that force, resist that change. And that's what make relationships or breakups so painful. It's that refusal to let go and just the need to hold on to what we think makes up who we are. So I hope you understand this, that relationships end most likely because it's their time to go. When we hold on to relationships that should have been let go of, we may become resentful of ourselves or of the partner. We may become defeated or depressed. We just may feel like there's something wrong with this, something that you can't change. We may become a little helpless, and we may even do things that may hurt ourselves or may hurt others, such as cheating on your partner or lying to your partner or just stop connecting in general. And that in turn hurts what could have been a gracious, harmonious separation. That hurts that what could have been nice and good relationship after breakup, and it turns it into a big mess, into a big drama of a breakup. So if you need to hear this right now, it's time for you to let go of that relationship. It doesn't make you good or bad. It doesn't make that person good or bad. There's no need to make anyone a villain. It's just time to let go. The second reason why good, healthy relationships end is simply because people stop putting efforts into it. It is so common that we meet someone, we have that spark, that chemistry, and with that attraction, and then we get together with them and everything flows so smoothly. You feel like that person gets you, that person understands you, and you understand that person. It's so compatible. And then you started dating, and maybe a year or a few years goes by, and you kind of take that relationship and that person for granted. And you stop paying attention, you stop making the efforts, you stop, putting in what's needed for that flame of the relationship to continue flowing, flame glowing, right? Think about fire. you need to keep putting things into the fire for the fire to keep going. In a good, healthy relationship, both people, both parties grow. And what that means is they will continue becoming different versions of themselves, right? The communication may change, their whole way of being may change. And that means that when you date somebody for a long term, you kind of keep getting introduced to a new person. And if that's a new person standing in front of you, you have to continue putting in the effort to get to know them again and again and again and again. If you take that for granted and you stop putting into that effort to get to know that person, to I don't know what the term is, to lighting up that fire, to keep that fire lit up all the times, at some point that passion is gonna go away. And that's how your relationship ends. At some point when it's too late, all the attractions, all the love is kind of gone, then it's harder to try to work on it and get it back. I'm sure it's possible, but it's just harder. So just know that if you're in a good, amazing relationship, no matter how amazing it is, it's amazing because you and the other person put efforts in to make it amazing, to make it great. It's not going to continue being amazing on its own. So that's the two main reasons why a good, healthy relationship will end. And I hope it gives you a higher perspective of what may be happening to you right now. And I hope that it can give you some insights on what action you want to take in order to, and this is important, in order to become a better version of yourself. It may mean breaking off that relationship, but it also may mean being upfront, being truthful, and being transparent, and starting that conversation about what you and your partner can do to become better in your relationship together. That will really be up to you, and that is your own journey. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share this with somebody else who you think may benefit from it. Please like it so that more and more people can find this video. If you're going through a breakup, check out my video on how to overcome breakups and make the most out of that experience. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye!